Well, everyone, we finally made it. After all this time playing Ditzy Demons, it's time to do the last sub-route, which is going to close out the series. And, well, let's just jump into the lolly dragon that yells all the time. Oh, God. It's already begun.
なんでタマがこんな仕事を押し付けられないといけないのですか
Already with the complaining. I'm not surprised. Oh, what? Oh, huh? Oh, Tama-chan. Unusual to see you actually doing work type things in the classroom.
大人をあんまりなめんななのです。ポチみたいにワフワフ言ってればご飯が食べられるわけじゃないのですよ。
Work, quote, quote.
あ、ごめん。ここのそれぞれの報告のところを適当によろしくなのです。
You're having him write down the or she? You're having her write down the report cards?
それが貴様の願いか。
Enough with the wishes! Oh. Oh. And there she goes. Out the... Yep.
うわー、畜生！ほんと畜生は使えないのですよ見ましたか、レンちゃんあの畜生っぷり
Is that your wish? And she does what she does every time and just leaves.
誰が餌あげてると思ってるのですかあのアザラシは
That's a strange thing to hear from someone who just tried to make him do her own job. Besides, I'm the one actually feeding Gomeng. I've never once seen Tama-chan do it. I'm actually kind of surprised that Tama-chan thinks of herself as Gomeng's owner. All right, so what's the story with the report bit? Wait, this is all paperwork about the dorm. I thought it said report card, dude. I'm losing my mind. I thought it was funnier in my head to just have him or her fill out report cards. Like, it's obvious from the word Ditzy written at the top of the sheet of paper in front of her.
だから職員室で書けないからここでやってるのですよ
Why?
それくらい察してほしいのです
Oh, because of the demon thing, right? What's with that harsh attitude, you deadbeat dragon? Don't act like I haven't got a clue when you're the one who tried to shove the work onto Gomeng. How did she expect that white weirdo to write when holding a pen with its fin is impossible?
頑張ってるって書いときゃいいのですよこんなの
Doing my best.
ポンコツ娘たちを教師に押し付ける人の親なんてそれで満足なのですタマ先生が前処してもできることとできないことがあるのですよ
But you're like taking it. You're like not trying. I do know that, but I also know you're definitely not working hard at it.
だったらレンちゃんが書けばいいのですよ
Well, maybe I am.
そういえばレンちゃんは領館補佐じゃないのですか
I mean, yes, I am,
こう
technically.
いう仕事こそ補佐に任せるべきなのですよこのただ飯ぐらいが
I do all the work in the house! This is exactly the work you shouldn't be leaving to your assistant.
レンちゃん態度最悪大量が妥当と
Well, guess fucking what? I ain't getting evicted. What a joke. You're the definition of corrupt, Tama-chan. Wow, she's actually writing what she says. With no other choice, I snatched the report from her desk and blasted it with an eraser.
ああやっぱりレンちゃんは優しいのですね
I will destroy you one day.
よ領館補佐タマの好感度が1上がったのですよ
Like I care. Just I don't need your affection, thanks. What a rotten teacher, seriously. I can't bring myself to hate on her, though. It's just how Tama is. I slide the documents over to me and scan them briskly. So if we're going to write serious reports, what should be on them?
はあ最近のゆとりはすぐそうやって人に聞くあたり終わってるのですよ
You always gotta make my time hard, don't you?
こ この程度自分で考えることもできないようじゃ就職とかお先真っ暗もいいとこなのです。
There is such a thing as clarifying. Dorm supervisor refuses to work. Recommend sending home.
それは勘弁なのです。パパとママのラブラブメガフレア食らうのですよ。
They're gonna mega flare you? Well, that's an interesting way to die. Huh. Guess I'm writing it down. I'd expect nothing less from the Bahamut clan, though. There are 2 genders for Bahamuts, huh? That world is mysterious indeed. I guess for the bulk of it, I'll just focus on just describing how the rehab's going. Maria Karatane, same apparently innocent girl as before. Emery Fujima, still obsessed with her brother. Yu Ayasaki, still weak to cold. God, we haven't made progress. Arle Arasagawa, still a nudist. Mel, still her own guinea pig. No changes. Wow, we suck. Remind me, Tama, what was the point of establishing this dorm?
だから適当に捏造するしかないのですよ。領館の苦労が少しは分かったのですか？
Just make shit up. Yeah, I see what you mean. Tama-chan must have just been quietly suffering indignity this whole time. Though I've yet to learn how often she has to submit these reports. Well, if we don't want anyone forcing big changes on the dorm, I guess we'll have to fudge the details here and there.
とりあえず領館再考を外せないのですよ。査定に関わるのです。
Okay. Putting the residents aside, do I have to write reports for like Pochi and the rest too?
ああ、そろそろ2本目の首が生えそうとか書いときゃ間違いないのですよ。
Right, she's supposed to be a Cerberus.
もし証拠をくれとか言われたら、股間の首を撮影してやればいいのです。
Wow. Talk about crude. Women in her position shouldn't be cracking jokes like that. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure that Pochi is a female. Yeah. Okay, what about Shigeru then?
報告が面倒なので、ただのマリモってことにしてあるのですよ。
I mean, that's essentially what he is. Would that make any sense? Do people just not care in their world?
いいからガンガン行くのですよ。ガンガン。
Alright.
そんなペースじゃ深夜アニメまでにも帰れないのですよ。
Well, maybe you should miss it.
フレレンちゃん。
If you're in a hurry, why not at least help? I'd look up to glare at my deadbeat do-nothing oh my god, I said sister. Teacher. I swallow my pride and use the most flowery language I can to give dubious assessments of the residents' progress, qualifying each one with by my estimate, or some such phrase. I stamp each seat and put them in their submission envelopes. If Tama-chan herself says it's okay, then I guess I won't need to worry. Maybe people in her realm are just more lenient. I guess. I don't understand. Why is it nighttime in my head? It's 2 in the morning. God. What? Oh, we...
やばいのですよ、レンちゃん。
I imagine I'm just sleeping and then she just...
のんきに寝てる場合じゃないのです。今世紀最大のヤバさなのですよ。
God, that's a rude awakening. Apologies, but the Ren Fujima service hours are posted on the door. We will be happy to assist you when we are open again, but...
必殺バハムートボディプレス。
Oh no. Oh my god. Tama-chan, those are my balls. I curl up in pain, racked by her elbow. Tama-chan may be light, but suddenly taking a direct, unguarded hit in that spot still hurts. Oh yeah, anything hitting your nuts hurts.
それどころじゃないのですよ。マジヤバ 1000% なのですよ。
How am I supposed to act at full efficiency if you destroy my nuts? Oh, what? So what do you want at this hour? Oh god, they still hurt. I'm sure it's something pointless knowing her. Scent of shampoo wafting from her hair, she hops over to the light switch and flips it on.
バ
Did they? How? What? What we wrote? Oh, you mean those reports. The lies. Yeah, I figured this would happen. Not remotely surprised, I shrug and turn back to my bed. I'll always remember you, Tama-chan. Until I forget, anyway. Good night.
お休みじゃないのです、このアホデレが。
Yes, good night for me.
このままではタマはメガフレアの刑の上に異次元空間に放流されるのですよ。
Well, maybe you need to spend time in another dimension.
もう二度とあの空間は嫌なのです。
Wait, you went there already? Wow, that sounds like real overkill, huh? She makes it sound like they're going to stuff her in a box and mail her somewhere. Dimensional portals and stuff, huh? The Bahamets are forced to be reckoned with. I'm actually kind of surprised that such a trip didn't kill Tama-chan the first time. Okay, I won't forget you then. Happy? Now I'm going to sleep.
この竜殺し、誰の報告書のせいだと思ってるのですか？
Technically yours.
ドラゴンスレイヤーレンちゃんって呼ぶのですよ。
Oh, I like that. I like that name. Sounds kind of awesome to me.
ダサいとは何なのですか？昔からの勇者の称号なのですよ。
Some hick hero.
てか寝てるんじゃないのです。起きてほしいのですよ。
She's just kicking me while Tama-chan pushes my body back and forth from the side of the bed. Small and feeble as she is, I still won't fall asleep like this. I resign myself to rising. Okay. So what do you need me to do? My weak human hands can't do anything about someone locked in another dimension. Sorry.
駆け落ち。
What? Excuse me?
責任を取ってタマと一緒に駆け落ちするのですよ。
Why do I have to do this?
二人で地の果てまで逃げるのです。
Is this actually a thing that we're gonna be doing?
一人じゃあれなのですけども、二人ならなんとか伊豆くらいまで行けるのですよ。
I Tama, I don't. Good night, Tama-chan. Here's hoping I see you again when the sun's up.
おバカも休みおっしゃい。このままじゃレンちゃんも共犯者として一緒に次元幽閉されるのですよ。
What are you gonna tattle on me?
人の姿であんなところに行ったらしげるちゃんみたいに黒い丸になるのですよ。
Oh, a day in the life as Shigeru, huh? Tama-chan, you are literally the lowest being on the planet. You know that? And so, without much warning at all, our stupid fight into the night begins. Or flight in.
ここまで来ればとりあえず追っても安心なのですよ。
I read that.
お兄ちゃんのために
Yeah,
何度でも
flight.
同じセリフ言ってあげる。
I meant to say flight, but my brain likes to work in mysterious ways. And, you know, unless I'm mistaken, this is my old place! We haven't even left town. We literally just took a short walk. It's basically no farther than the market where I do all my shopping.
とりあえずほとぼりが冷めるまでしのげばきっとそのうち飽きるのです。
What are you talking about?
父上も母上もクソなのでバレやしないのですよ。
Suck! What a way to talk about your parents! I thought the Bahamets ran a financial superpower. I guess they're not as scary as she lets on. It stands to reason with the overdependent daughter they raised. Still, Tama-chan seems way too relaxed considering how little distance we've covered. So when do you think this heat will blow over? And are you just planning on living at my place the whole time until that happens?
次から次へとごちゃごちゃとレンちゃんが望んでることくらいわかってるのですよ。
What?
タマだって女なのです。代わりに体を要求されることくらい覚悟の上なのです。性奴隷として手こきくらいなら週1で我慢するのです。
Once a week, huh? It's not even worth it. Why just once? I mean, why are we talking about hand jobs now? As long as she... how long is she expecting to be holed up in here? And her becoming a diddly slave has nothing to do with this situation. Actually, why is she so confident about this part? Oh, whatever. I guess you know what? I guess we're just stuck here for a while then. I'd feel bad if you actually did get banished to another dimension or a shadow realm anyway.
さすがはレンちゃんなのですよ。話のわかる子なのですね。
She just starts petting me.
土下座の一つでもしたら二の腕くらいなら触らせてあげないこともないのですよ。
Yeah, no, I'm just... Okay, I guess I'll just head back to the dorm then.
ごめんなさい。一人じゃご飯も炊けないのです。
You can't even cook rice? God, you are just a mess. You live up to your appearances, Tama-chan. You live up to your appearance. I say the words as they come to mind. Tomorrow is Saturday, so I might as well play along for today. Lord, I didn't even get the full story. You can use Emmy's bed in the next room over if you want. If you need something, just call. It's not too late to do. It's too late to do anything but sleep now. I'll worry about what we're doing tomorrow when I wake up. Just... What's up? Another problem you need me to solve?
またとは何ですか。いつもそう面倒なわけじゃないのですよ。
You are, though. Yeah, I'd say about 90% of the time she is. I bite back my retort and wait for her to explain.
さっき文字のごとく逃げ出すようにここに来たのですが。
Yes, it was.
肝心のベヒーモスのぬいぐるみを忘れたのです。
Your doll? A behemoth doll? What makes it so important?
タマはあれがないとちょっと寝れないのです。
God,
困ったのです。
she really does act like a child, like 95% of the time. Can't sleep. I can make you pass out by putting a bag over your head. Or would you prefer a chokehold?
なんでそんな落とされ方をせねばならぬのですか。ここは仕方ないからレンちゃんと一緒に寝てやるのですよ。
But how would that... What, are you just gonna use me as the doll instead? What? What makes you think I should just naturally assume that's what you mean?
なんなのですか。聞いてればさっきから。
God...
こんな食べ頃のレディーが添い寝してやるって言ってるのですよ。外に出たら1時間いくらだと思ってやがるのですか。
I don't know, don't care, you lolly whore! Whoa! Whoa! You'll fall right asleep once you let yourself get drowsy. So just shut up and get in your bed.
その代わり、タマに触れたら腸内に響くドラゴニックボイスで叫ぶのです。
What, you gonna fucking dragon shout me? Is that...
ほら、もうちょっとそっち行くのですよ。気が利かないのですから。
I'm just like, God. Hey, don't actually get in my bed.
そんなこと言って勃起をまあしてないですね。
Where the hell do you think you're putting your hands?
大人にはこの程度どうってことないのですよ。ちょっと童貞くんには刺激が強すぎたのですね。
No! That's obviously not the problem here. Look, Emmy's bed is open, so just take it and sleep.
嫌なのです。知らない場所で一人とか寝れるわけないじゃないのですか。
Just... That defiant attitude is really pissing me off. Then just count sheep or something and make do with that. God, just... So I look up at the sky. Look. Oh, we're both... We argue amongst ourselves to the point of exhaustion, and then sleep comes to us right away after that. We argued so much we fell asleep. You know what? I ain't even mad. I ain't even... Now that's a way to wake up. Ow! What the I assume I was just hit.
この痴漢野郎、 朝ごはんはまだなのですか？
What? Okay, calm down. It's on the way. Just be patient.
まったく。ちょっと添い寝してあげただけで挿入未遂とはね。
I didn't stick anything to into anything.
昨日あれだけ拒否してたのはどんなポーズだって話なのですよ。
Yeah, cause morning wood.
タマじゃなかったら今頃塀の中だったのですよ。
I feel like other people in the comment section would beg to differ. Tama-chan refuses to stop nagging me about my morning wood. It's just a natural phenomenon. It happens every day. And if I really put it inside you, then it'd be tight as hell anyway. Damn.
超抱きしめながら超押し付けてきたくせにいけシャーシャーと。まったく体は正直なのにこれがツンデレってやつなのですね。
I am not tsundere. Ah! It's true that I was, I had morning wood when I woke up, so I have nothing else to say, but still, trying to defend myself is like trying to win a fist fight with a human-sized octopus. It ain't happening.
まあタマは大人の女だから仕方ないのですね。
God, Tama's always so full of her damn self.
ほれ許してあげるからとっととタマのために朝ごはん作れなのですよ。
What kind of breakfast am I making anyway? Tolerate it, Ren. Just keep a cool head. Tama-chan is barely the size as Emmy Tama-chan is barely the same size as Emmy was when we shared a bed years ago. The fact that I wound up wrapping my arms around her in my sleep is kind of my fault. And whenever the situation, pressing my morning wood into her is, or whatever the situation, it's not something we should do. Why am I fading out into existence? Why is it blurry all of a sudden? Am I blind? Am I going blind? I mean, I have glasses. What caused it? Her scent? The sensation? Tama-chan is, after all, still a woman. No. Calm down, dude. No. Look at her. This is Tama-chan you're thinking about. Look with your heart, not just your eyes. Are we doing this? Right, she's just a midgety old lady. It seems my reason is still intact. Good.
なんかものすごいイラッとするものを感じたのですが。まあいいのです。はよう朝ごはんを作るのですよ。
Good thing I did not say that. Okay, I'll make it now. Just wait a bit. Is there even anything in the fridge? I'd assume it's all bad. I walk over to the nostalgic little fridge and open the door. Let's see. What the? Oh no.
なんなのですかこの不調は。ドラゴンゾンビでもこんな臭くなかったのですよ。
It's zombie dragons. This smell. Could it be? I take a look at the main breaker. It's off. Oh. Right. Duh. Nobody's been living here. I wish Reika-san had bothered to check the fridge before shutting off the power. I close the door and open a window to vent the room, fanning the air out however I can.
ってことは何ですか？
Oh, we have to go get something to eat.
もしや朝ごはんは何もないということなのですか？
Well, we do if you count a salt shaker and some spices.
じゃあレンちゃんに食べさせてあげるのです。はい、あんするのですよ。
Got a mouthful of salt. Enough pointless bickering. Okay, stop it. Tama-chan glares at me as I grab her approaching hands.
やだなのです。お腹が空いたのですよ。
I could probably grab her wrist and just lift her up that way and just walk around with her.
こんなひもじい逃亡生活嫌なのです。栄養失調で生理止まるのですよ。
So she still gets her period with that childlike body, huh? I mean, she's an adult, as little evidence as there is of that, and she's just petite. She's just small. Really wish I hadn't heard that.
しゃあない。どっか買い出しに行くのですよ。ああ、久しぶりにジャンクな朝メックが食べたい気分なのです。そのくらいなら大人としておごってあげてもいいのですよ。
Sure. No. If you go shopping, then what's the point of hiding out here? Weren't you going to be sealed in some alternate dimension if they caught you? Not that I think there's any point of hiding out here in the first place.
ちょっと忘れてましたが、それは困るのですね。
You dragged me into this and forgot? We don't even have anything to drink. This really is a problem. I don't know how long we're going to be stuck here either, so food is probably a must. If I have to, I guess I'll go do the shopping for us and... And here goes Tama being stupid again. What's wrong? That's a weird face you're making. Or, oh, is this another one of those routines? You've done plenty of complaining already. I resign myself to hearing her nag one more time before I leave. You?
猛烈におしっこがしたいのですが。
Guess you're peeing in the backyard. I turn on the faucet. Nothing. Yup. Ah, the water's been shut off too. You ever pee in a toilet that doesn't have water in it? Very unsatisfying. Also very disgusting. Don't do it.
こいつはやべえ。やべえなんて言葉じゃ表せないほどやべえのです。
Yup.
ハイリーンがやってきてるのです。
Now is not the time for a Korean wave reference. Just let's get out of here. We need to find a place with a bathroom. Just pick her up and squeeze her and just piss goes on.
ダメなのです。もう間に合わないのです。
Tama.
姉ちゃん、故障ですからバッグを。
I am not giving you a piggyback when you could just pee at any moment.
姉ちゃんのバッグなどを少々お貸ししていただけ。
I'd literally just make her pee on the ground. Oh, Tama-chan, hang in there! You can't give up just yet! You could do it. Seriously, don't spill it yet, Tama-chan! I've never actually... Oh, God.
いやー、間一髪だったのですよ。
I've never actually needed to go to the bathroom that badly. Like, over time, you could get to that point, but instantly? I don't know. Same with pooping. Pooping is more of a sudden occurrence rather than peeing. Because peeing, you know it's there. You know it's been building in there. But poop, it just kind of, when it's done, when you're done digesting, that's when it comes out and you're like, whoa,
この年にもなって往生するところだったのです。
You did well. Atta girl.
褒められるほどのことじゃないのですよ。この程度。
You love praise, though. Stop it. She's actually right about that last bit. But I praise her anyway for avoiding a more terrible incident. I should figure out how to turn the water on when we get back. The power came back on when I flipped the breaker. I would assume the water company hasn't cut off the supply either. Probably?
Oh, Ren-chan! なんか久しぶりだな。
Oh, the butcher! Give us meat! Fresh meat!
一緒にいるのは親戚の子かい。おじさんがペロペロキャンディーあげよう。
There you go, Tama. You get a lollipop.
はい、ありがとうなのですよ。ほら、レンちゃん、ペロペロキャンディーもらっちゃったのです。ペロペロ。
She's so happy. Oh, good for you. Enjoy it. I'll be back to buy from you later. Have a nice day.
ほうや、ジョーちゃんもまたな。
Look at that. You're being called princess.
よくよく考えたらおかしいのです、ペロペロペロ。 なんで私が子供扱いされなきゃいけないのですか、ペロペロペロ。
Well, duh. Because literally every person who sees you thinks you're a grade schooler. Tama-chan clearly isn't happy about it, but she also doesn't seem to mind going to town on that sucker. And to her credit, the people in this town give away the best damn lollipops in the world. I'm sure if I put one of those clunky kids' backpacks on her, people would flock to Tama-chan.
その小学生にギンギンに追っ立ててたくせによう言うのです。
I didn't. It was morning wood. I did not. And cool it with the foul language in public, princess.
何を今さらカッコつけてるのですか。モースコードで言ったらレンダイヤモンドだったのです。
My god. If that were the case, it would have stabbed right through my pants and underwear. Why are we discussing the particulars of my morning wood? But the facts are what they are. It happened, and I can't deny it. Okay, Tama-chan, here's the test. Why don't you go ahead and buy what we need from that grocer over there? A radish and some carrots, please.
了解なのです。何が試しか知らないけど行ってくるのですよ。
A radish and some carrots.
大根と人参くださいなのです。
お嬢ちゃんお買い物かい？
Oh, God.
えらいね。おじさん玉ねぎもサービスしちゃうぞ。
Yes!
はい。あとこれもだ。ペロペロキャンディー。
Yes! Score!
偉いって褒められた上にペロペロキャンディーまでもらっちゃったのです。
He called me a big girl.
これでダブルペロペロなのですよ、ペロペロペロ。
Can double fist him. Oh, nicely done. What a nice man giving you that and an onion to boot. I rub Tama-chan's head and praise her some more.
なわけあるか。なんでタマが初めてのお使いみたいなノリで褒められなきゃいかんのですか。
Because this might have very well be your first dare endeavor.
しかもペロペロキャンディーダブルって何なのですか。ダブルって
Why are you complaining?
すでに1個持ってるのが見えないのですか、あのクソ店主は。
Doesn't matter. Okay, Tama-chan. Next up is tissues from the pharmacy over there. Just gonna get a bunch of extra shit.
本当にあの商店街はロリコンばかりなのですか。
No.
なんでそんなに子供にペロペロキャンディーあげたいのですか。
Because they're doing something nice.
今時こんなので喜ぶジャリどもはいないのですよ、ペロペロペロ。
I highly doubt it. Tama lies spread eagle on the floor with another lollipop in her mouth. A small mountain of the thing sits on the table. Honestly, I didn't think this would get so out of hand. After asking around, I discovered that our marketplace happens to be named the King of Candy. I can see why. Well, nothing we can do about it now, Tama-chan. By the way, I did find the main valve. Faucets, toilets, and the bath are all in working order. The gas is still running too, so cooking is no problem. The deodorizing process from the fridge is still ongoing. Oh well.
ダイヤモンド発動させてたくせによう言うのです。
Hey, no using that language, Missy. Would it kill you to have some delicacy? Ice clinks in a glass of oolong tea on the table near her. After seeing all the people at the market treat her like a kid, I've grown to see Tama-chan as maybe a bit cuter than I used to.
タマの隠語に興奮しちゃうのですか。
No, in fact, I'm more disgusted. Just shut up and drink your tea.
ふん、興奮しないのですね。
You try hard so much, Tama.
じゃあ特別サービスでタマの舌使いを見せてあげるのですよ。
Jesus Christ. Tama, why? She holds out the lollipop and extends her tongue. She moves as seductively as she can, wrapping her red tongue around it deliberately. Are you quite finished? Nope. She turns her eyes toward me as if to say, you know you want this. Huh. Now that's actually pretty erotic, ain't it? Now that most of my aversion to Tama-chan is gone, I guess it's obvious that I think so. Look, enough. Cut that shit out. I reach out and flick Tama-chan on the forehead. Then I grab the lollipop she was playing with out of her hand.
ムラムラしてきちゃったのですか?
Oh no. She's converting us into something. I'm just trying to preserve a young woman's dignity. That's why you need to stop that nonsense.
急に女の子扱いしちゃって。これだから童貞はちょろいのですよね。すぐその気になるから。
It's like, God, I hate you, Tama. Over a virgin lolly hag?
何ですか今の笑って。
I like the little
少女の何が悪いのですか。汚れなき新品未開封なのですよ。
unused top shelf merchandise.
レンちゃんだってそんなタマに挿入したいって思ってたくせに。
Okay, enough of that, damn it. I haven't and never have and never will. It's the same back and forth that we had this morning. I'm so tired of it. I'm honestly growing irritated now. Why do we keep having the same exchange? If by some stretch of the imagination I really did have a Lolita complex, wouldn't that be a huge problem? Wait. Tama-chan, are you so hung up on this because you actually want me inside you? Damn. Aha, now I get it. That's why you've been constantly bringing this up since this morning.
はあ？何言ってやがるのですかこのクソ童貞人間は。
Now it's my time to fuck with her.
ついに脳まで精子が回ったのですか？
I ain't got semen in my brain.
そういう笑えねえ冗談は非童貞になってから言うのですよ。
Says the woman with the body of a toddler. Boom! Got him. Come back and tell me that when you look like you hit puberty.
寸胴幼児？しかも細身の寸胴とは何なのですか？
Absolute destruction.
マジこのクソガキプチフレアでぶっ殺すのですよ。
A petite flare. Tama-chan jumps onto the table and leans her face in close to glare at me. This is the definition of a tit-for-tat argument. I'm far too pissed off to look away and ignore her anymore. Our foreheads touch and grind against each other in mutual rage. After a moment, Tama-chan pulls away and curls into a ball.
ひどいのです。
Well,
そこまでタマのことを否定しなくてもいいじゃないのですか。
Tama-chan?
タマだって好き好んでロリババアやってるわけじゃないのですよ。
She's gonna make me feel bad now.
なのに人の乙女心に土足でタップダンス決めなくても。
Tama-chan starts to cry and sniffle. Oh, damn it. How did this turn from a verbal boxing to a sob fest? Did I go too far just because my opponent was Tama-chan? But Tama-chan is equally at fault for saying the same kind of thing to me. No, that was not the time to make excuses for myself. How do I follow up to redeem myself here?
こうなったら。
Tama-chan's eyes glitter with conviction.
だったらレンちゃんは
Are we really doing this?
タマにこんなことされても何も思わないのですよね。
I don't know. What are you doing to me? What's the plan here? I don't, hello? Black screen. Oh.
なんか顔が赤いのですよ。
Oh, no. I like how she's so small. She's just sitting on one part of my leg.
視線もめちゃくちゃ泳いでるのではないのですか？
I should say the same to you. God, why did Tama-chan sitting on my lap? My lips are curled and up into a forced smile. I feel like a mall Santa. Tama-chan's body feels undeniably compact against me.
まあいいとすれば 許してあげないこともないのですよ。
All you have to do is apologize for what you said first. You know, you don't have to go this far to force an admission of guilt out of me.
別にこの程度がどうしたと。このくらいで無理とか笑えねえ冗談なのですよ。我慢しきれずにタマをレイプする前に負けを認めた方がいいのじゃないのですか？
Oh God, let's not say the grape word. Tama-chan's hand extends down to slide over my crotch. Hey!
さすがにまだエレクトは耐えてるようですね。
Tama, why? Hey, Tama-chan! I really think this is going too far.
何がやりすぎなのですか？この程度、大人のレディーなら挨拶みたいなものなのですよ。
Still going too far.
それとも、タマで勃起しそうなの必死に我慢してるからなのです。
It's like, must resist. Her eyes are shining at me more than before. Tama-chan holds out her index finger and draws it slowly up over my zipper without hesitation. Hey! Well, if that's how you're gonna play, fine! Oh no, I'm not ready. Oh no.
レンちゃん、
Oh,
そんなのはちょっと。
I'm not ready. It's over. I gotta leave. It's Steam Edition, but Steam Edition gets too spicy sometimes.
まさかこの年で自分の下の処理をする時が来るとは。
I can't tell what we did. But all I know is she apparently did piss herself.
レンちゃんが調子に乗るからいけないのです。タマはダメって言ったのに。
I don't know what we did. No, I'm pretty sure it's your fault for not going when you needed to.
それはそうなのですが。
No clue, man, and that's the best part.
これは未来英語。ずっと初体験でおもらししながら生き狂ったドラゴンとしてレンちゃんにいじめられるのですよ。
Ah, so we went the whole way. Alright, well, Tama-chan dutifully keeps at it with a washcloth while she complains to herself. Even after that little moment we shared, she's still the same person. But now I have to admit it's kind of cute. I actually owe it to her to give the right boyfriend follow-up. Well, I was pretty excited myself. We're both at fault, I guess.
興奮したって。
I never thought I'd hear someone say that.
バカ。本当はこのバカ。
Tama-chan puffs out her cheeks at me in apparent indignation or embarrassment. So cute. Nobody would ever think she's as old as she is, for more reasons than one. But I'm sorry for getting too caught up in the ebb and flow of things.
謝るくらいならしなきゃいいのですよ、このバカ。それに、嫌だったら中に出されていくなんてあるわけないのですよ、バカ。
Oh, yeah, so that happened. We're
そんなことよりもですね、
just gonna go past it.
謝罪じゃなくてもっと言うべきことがあるんじゃないのですか？
She pointedly raises her eyebrows at me. She steps closer and brings her flushed face inches from mine. Something I should say. I love you, so please be my girlfriend? Damn.
人の処女奪っといてなんで疑問系なのですか？もっとビッと言うのですよ。
I love how the sub-routes it's because they're so short, they just escalate so quickly.
バハムート家の一人娘をものにしたのですから、全世界の人たちに誇るように。
Could I get in trouble for that? Oh.
ああ、誰が誰をものにしたって？
Uh-oh. Alright, this is bad. Oh, Reika-san.
学園長なんでここが
We did her, too. Oh, we're
ん？この匂いと、そのタオルの山は。
yeah.
タマ、お前もしかしてその年になって寝しょったのか？
Yes!
違うのです。寝しょったわけじゃないのですよ。ないのですが。
You can't fool a succubus. She knows.
これはそのなんというか、そう大人のおねしょなのです。大人のたしなみの方の
Adult wedding.
そうか。まあよくわからんけど、わかったことにしとくわ。
Reika-san nods to herself, not bothering to hide her pity. So, what brings you here?
ああ、そうそう。タマがここにいると思ってな。
Easy found.
言ってないのです。そういえば。
逃がすかボケ。
Oh.
次元幽閉は嫌なのです。真っ暗は怖いのですよ。
I'm scared of the dark.
せめて恋人になったばっかりのレンちゃんも一緒に。
Won't I like transform into something?
ああ、うるせえうるせえ。勘違いすんな。別に私はお前を連れ戻しに来たわけじゃねえっつうの。
Did she have the wrong idea about this all along? Oh, you didn't?
そりゃそうだろう。本気で連れ戻すなら、一昨日の夜には首に縄つけてるわ。
That's true. You do have a point there. This place is within walking distance of the dorm. If Tama-chan had really needed to hide, this place would be the worst. Although I get the impression that Tama-chan actually did need to, albeit for a different reason.
だったらどういうことなのですか？人のおもらし初体験を笑いに来たのですか？こんなタイミングよく。
Almost too perfect.
聞きたくもねえことカミングアウトすんじゃねえよ。
Reika-san takes a step back from Tama in mild disgust. Clearly, Tama-chan's new so-what attitude is a surprise to her.
ふざけた報告書の連絡が来たから、私が謝って適当に直しといたっつうの。遊んでんのはいいけど、時と場所とネタを考えろよな、このバカドラゴンが。
What? You fixed it?
タマが寮生たちをかばって報告書捏造してたのなんか知ってんだよ。
Oh.
学生思いもいいけど、もうちょっとうまくバレないようにやれ、このバカが。
Caring for... Wait, Tama-chan? Is that true?
別に。
一丁前に照れやがって。タマはバカなやつではあるけど、悪いやつではないからな。
Look at that.
ただ、ものすごいバカだけど。
She's just really stupid. Oh, I totally get that. She can be an utter moron sometimes.
うるさいのですよ。
It's true.
大人として普通のことなのです。普通の。
To be stupid?
これでも一応教師なのですよ。教師が学生をかばうのに何か理由いるのですか？
だからいらねえって言ってんだろうが。照れるなよ、ねしょ教師。
She is gonna hang that over your head for your entire life.
殺す。学園長、今年中に殺してやるのですよ。
Damn. Threats.
とりあえず、タマのねしょ証拠写真でもしゃべっとくか。
Oh no! Not the evidence! Well.
レンちゃん、自分の彼女がねしょ教師とか言われていいのですか？
You bet your sweet ass I am. Well, it's the truth.
それで興奮した男が何言っ 今後もタマのおしっこを積極的に楽しみたいとか抜かしてたくせに。
Oh god, I said, what's with the sub-routes and peeing? I mean, Reika didn't have peeing, that I know of. At least it wasn't brought up. She's a succubus, so anything's possible, but... What? I remember saying no such thing! Don't you dare defame me like that.
お前ら、なんつうか、若いうちはほどほどにしとけよ。
She seems like the full-fledged succubus can't comprehend our love. Even after making her my girlfriend, Tama-chan is still Tama-chan. It was escalating so fast. So fast. Oh, hello? What am I doing here? Oh, so this is where you were, Tama-chan. What's wrong? Why haven't you been answering my texts or calls? I found her all alone in an empty classroom. I call to her when I see her, standing by herself and gazing at the whiteboard.
別に
Uh-huh.
今日で腐ったみかんのもとようやくお別れだなと思ってただけなのです。
What? Well, there you go, putting on that tough front again. Can't you at least be honest about how you feel? We're at the end of our story. Oh, just like the game. It was planned.
タマはいつだって超素直なのですよ。レンちゃんも無事に卒業証書がもらえてよかったのですね。
Damn, we did a time jump and a half.
ポンコツ寮の仲間入りした時はどうなることかと思いましたが。
Tama-chan turns to the window and half closes her eyes, as if reminded of something from the distant past. I stand beside her and take a good long look around the classroom. Geez, Tama-chan, just let it out already. It's the last day I'll be here. Your boyfriend's graduated. Can't I get a tear of happiness or two at least?
別に卒業ったって風情もクソもあったもんじゃなかったですしね。ただただあっという間で。ポンコツ寮の生活も悪くなかったとは思ってるのですけども。
Wrap my arm around her. It sure was enjoyable, wasn't it? So the ceremony was a bit too tasteful for your liking? Then how about this instead? I walk to the whiteboard at the front and grab a marker. All right.
レンちゃん。
Tama-chan, thanks for the past 3 years. Tama-chan reads the words as on the right board as I write them. Her stubborn gaze melts and tears start to well up in her eyes. Oh. She's got like a sooty suit on.
みんなここからいなくなっちゃうのです。寂しくないわけないじゃないのですか。強がらなくちゃやってられないに決まってるじゃないのですか。
Oh, come here. Large round tears finally roll down her face. She sobs and clenches her small fists in frustration. Everyone knows how hard you've been trying to keep it together, Tama-chan. You've been our teacher for 3 whole years. Of course we could tell. I pat and gently rub my girlfriend's adorable little head. There you go. And I embrace her tighter than ever before.
うるさいのです。バハムートの娘はこんなことぐらいで。
That's it. Let it all out. She presses her forehead against my chest. She grips my uniform, shoulders trembling.
寂しいのですよ。こんなの笑って見送るなんて無理なのです。真面目に教師やってたらそんなことできるわけないのですよ。
Shh. It's okay. Thanks for all you've done for us, Tama-chan. We all know just how hard you've worked for our sake these past 3 years. So it's okay, really. There's no need to cry. There was so much devotion to teaching packed into this little frame. Seeing it now makes her so much sweeter, so much more lovable to me. I caress Tama-chan's cheeks over and over. Everyone's waiting for you down at the landing, Tama-chan. It's time for your last duty as our teacher. Come on, let's go down there together.
レンちゃんの前だからメソメソしちゃってるだけなのです。レンちゃんじゃなかったら涙なんか余裕で我慢できちゃうのですから。
Yeah, but you look the cutest now that you're smiling again.
それはレンちゃんに愛されてる顔だからなのですよ。誰にでも見せると思ったら大間違いなのです。
Yeah. Tama rubs her swollen eyes. She puts on her everyday face and takes a deep breath. I take her small hand in mine, and then I squeeze it as softly as I can. All right, let's get going.
行くのですよ。
Damn that. Oh. It. Okay. Oh. We leave the classroom we shared for 3 whole years behind us and take our first step into the future together, carrying with us everything we've gained and learned in one hand, and in the other the hand of the one we love. Well, that was nice.
僕と恋するポンコツ悪魔。
Voice pack? What does that mean? Like,
ここからいろいろ見られる。
I know that there, we, I don't know if I said this. We unlocked, like, when we did an original, or the first route, we unlocked this thing where we can make our own visual novel scenes with the characters in the game, which is a feature in some visual novels, and I thought it was interesting. But anywho, so that was Tama. Definitely the longer out of the sub routes, and well, again, probably the best way to end the story. To be honest, to end the game. Whew, man, that's something. So it's been so long since we started the game, and now it's over. It just feels weird for it to finally come to a close. I always feel this way with a series when I'm ending it. Never really know what to say, other than I enjoyed the game. It had its ups, it had its downs, some bumps in the road, like Mel. But you know, other than that, it was, the story wasn't the craziest thing in the world. But really, it was about the comedy, and that it pretty much nailed down. And you know what? I hope you guys enjoyed this as well. I'm going. We already know what I'm doing with the damn straw poll. We're gonna put a straw poll in the description, and I'm gonna put every character on that bitch. And I want you all to tell me who your favorite character was in the entire thing. Who was my favorite character? I think I'd probably go with you, just because her personality is one I kind of like more than the others. I'd say probably Ruria and you are like really close, but you just inches out in the end. Route wise, I liked Emmy's the most, or Ruria's. Mel's dead last. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the Ditzy Demons Are in Love with Me. And, well, make sure about the straw poll in the description. Tell me you have to choose someone. You have to choose someone. Trust me, I have a plan. I've been saying that for years, but I got a plan. Trust me. And hope you guys had fun, because you know I did. And I'll see you guys next time.